Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. And a few of my subscribers just a short bit ago, due to my fan page when I made a statement about Cali Muscle and its good carbs, and a line that he often uses, they wanted me to make a video on good versus bad carbs. So I'm going to do that for you guys. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, I have some examples of carb sources that I want to run down with you guys. I'm going to teach you how to tell the difference between good carbs and bad carbs. First of all, I have potatoes here. These are from a plant. These are the roots of a plant. It's a starchy carb that comes out of a ground. It's loaded with vitamins and minerals. That's good carbs. Next, I have some muesli. This is my sugar-free muesli. Most of the carbs in here are from oats and raisins, which oats are whole grain, raisins are fruit. That's good carbs. Up next, I've got my whole wheat spinach pasta that I get at Tesco. And all the carbs in here are primarily from wheat, which again is a whole grain. And there's a bit of carbs from the spinach in there. That's good carbs. After that, I've got some skim milk here. This comes out of the titties of a cow. And this is refined because it's had the milk fat filtered out of it and extracted, making this a refined carb source. But if you look right there, if you read it, what's it say? It says carbohydrates. It doesn't say bad carbohydrates. That's good carbs. This right here is honey. This is pretty much bee vomit, but it originated as flower nectar. It's good carbs. And lastly, I've got my wife's Crave cereal here. This comes from not so whole grains. It's fairly refined. It's mostly from wheat, corn, and then some sugar, which is coming from sugar cane. Even though this is pretty heavily refined, all three of these are plants. And eaten in moderation, as long as you're not using something like this as your primary carb source, this is still fine, perfectly healthy. You can lose fat and get in shape eating this. It's good carbs. Good carbs are any carbs that originate in a plant, come from bees or the mammary glands of animals. Generally, you want them to be as little refined as possible, but even heavily refined carbs in moderation are still perfectly acceptable, and they're all still good carbs. They're not going to hurt your health. Even the heavily refined ones in moderation, they're not going to make you gain fat because it's still calories in, calories out. So you just want to keep them in moderation and not overeat them if you have problems with appetite control. So how do you tell if a carb is a bad carb? Usually bad carbs either murder people, they rape people or animals, or they worship Satan. So if you look at a box of carbs or a package of carbs and it's holding a bloody axe, that's a bad carb. If you look on the box and there's a big picture of Baphomet on the front, that's bad carbs. Or if you look at the package and there's an upside down pentagram with a goat's head on it, that's probably bad carbs. So there you have it, guys. This is how you tell good carbs from bad carbs. And that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you next time.